Hello, so I'd like to talk about Ginnungagap and atoms. So in the sagas it tells us at first there was a Ginnungagap or Ginnungagap, the emptiness of space. But it is not just emptiness of space, it is pure potential. Nothing is always pure potential to be created or manifested into something. And now science is discovering, atoms that make up everything, whether it is a solid, a liquid, or a gas, everything is made up of atoms. And what keeps us from just falling apart into a bunch of little pieces? What holds the atoms together in the form of air, or the form of liquid, or the form of solid, is Thor, the electromagnetic force. That is what holds us all together, so we do not just fall apart and float away and disappear. So he is what holds all the atoms together, is Thor, Thunar. But what are atoms? Well, science discovers now atoms are 99.99999, almost 100% pure emptiness, pure space, emptiness, nothing. That means they are pure potential to be manifested. It is like the law of, when you manifest your future, right? Which is what our paganism tells us to do, that we manifest it. So, just thought I would point that out, that science has discovered that atoms, which create everything, they are the structure of everything. Thor, the electromagnetic force field, is what holds the atoms together in whatever shape they are, the shape of your human body, the shape of a book, the shape of water, the shape of air floating around. Thor holds all the atoms together, so they have structure of some form. But the atoms themselves are almost completely just emptiness. And so that is pretty neat. And then also, I'd like to point out about Thor and his electromagnetic force field, and the idea of mind over matter, because that is really what paganism is telling you, that your mind has power over matter. Matter does not have power over you. So, it is Thor, he is the force field, right? So he is like your aura, what you would call, like the glowing light that goes around your human body. Like the Russian scientist Krillin, or whatever his name was, he invented that Krillin photography. So if you take a leaf and then you take a photo of the leaf, it'll show, it'll show the whole leaf, but it almost looks like an X-ray or something. But it shows the aura of the leaf, the energy, the electromagnetic force field of the leaf. And then if you cut half the leaf off, and then you remove it, and then you take a picture of the other half of the leaf that is still there, well, guess what? You won't see half a leaf, even though there is only half a leaf there, because you cut the other half off and removed it. When you take the photo again, the leaf will appear as a full leaf, because that electromagnetic force field does not realize it has been cut away, so it is still appearing in the Krillin photography, the X-ray style photography, or whatever it is, as a full object, as if it was never cut in half. Same thing with a human. If somebody loses their leg, say in an accident or something, and you take a photo of them, their leg is still there. You still see their foot, you still see their leg that is missing. It is not there, you do not see it in the physical world, but if you take a photo of them with Krillin photography, or whatever it is called, I'm not good at Russian names, but you take a photo of it, and it will show his foot and his leg and everything that is actually missing. It will still show it there, because your aura of your soul is still intact, even though your physical leg has been removed. And that is just showing you the power of life energy and the power of Thunar and the Lord of Boundaries. His rune is the Thurisatz rune, which is the rune for boundaries, the electromagnetic force field. I just thought that was interesting and that I would bring that up. Tschüss.